Hello friends, today we have another 9 words, super words for you and for me also, of course, when I say. So the first one is, let's begin with the first one, compromise. Compromise, that means give and take, forgive and forget, that's the meaning. Or you have got the meaning is a settlement of disputes, differences, etc. by both parties making concessions. One word for that is compromise. Life is full of compromises, isn't it? Life is full of compromises. If no compromise, no life. So example given is life is full of compromises. Got the point? The second one today is wander away from the main point. One word for that is digress. Digress. If you talk to old people, they start with something and move towards something else. Or move away to something else. That kind of talking. Or, you start with, suppose I start with, I want to talk to you about railways. Then after 2 or 3 sentences, I start talking about gardens. Then that is digression. Digression. Now this is to digress, to move away from the main point. Example I have given is teachers should not digress from the subject. Teachers should not digress from the subject. They start with the subject and then sometimes they will talk something which has absolutely no relevance to the subject. That should not be done. It's not a good practice for a teacher. I am also a teacher. Yes, now the third is a person filled with excessive and mistaken enthusiasm, especially in religion. The word is fanatic. Fanatic. Religious fanaticism is very dangerous. Listen. Religious fanatic. You have got other football fanaticism. There are football fanatics, religious fanatics. There are art fanatics. There are mobile fanatics. These days you can see. But they are giving too much attention to that, excessive attention to that, excessive care for that, excessive love and so on, unreasonable. So there you are. You have got fanatics are intolerable people. Fanatics are intolerable people. They don't tolerate anybody, and we also cannot tolerate them. So that is fanaticism. Understand? Very often you have come across newspapers and radios and so on. No? Fanatics, they kill each other. What the fanatics say is that ours is the best. So in that case, then that is fanaticism. Then the other party will say ours is the best. And they start fighting. Understand? That's not a good thing. Okay. Now next one is splitting of the nucleus of an atom, that is fission. Fission. What do you call it now? Splitting of the atom. By splitting of the atom, we can get electricity. And in other words, we can say by fission. So here the example given here is, we can produce electricity by nuclear fission. Nuclear fission. So you have got nuclear plants for this now. Plant, P-L-A-N-T for producing electricity. Yes. And then you have got the fifth one is attractive force by which bodies are pulled towards the center of the earth. And one word for that is gravitation. It is because of the gravitational pull that I can stand here. I can stand here, I can sit here, I can do my work and all those things. Otherwise what will happen? I'll be floating like this in the air. I won't be able to stand there. Not only myself, but every one of you. So gravitation. So attractive force by which bodies are pulled towards the center of the earth. The gravitation helps us to stand on the earth. Not only stand, do all the other things also. Otherwise we will be flying like this. Isn't it? There will be, you can't be, as you can see spacewalkers do now. They are floating. They cannot stand. So it is because of gravitation, Earth's gravitation, that we can stand here, we can live here, we can run here, we can jump here. All those things can be done. I am now standing here and talking to you all because of the gravitational pull or gravitation. Number 6, seeing something which is not actually present. Hallucination. Hallucination. In Macbeth, just before murdering Duncan, he saw a knife. Is this the knife I see before me? He asked like this. Actually there is no knife, but because of his agitation in his mind, he is so troubled, his balance lost. He's not a normal being. then he thinks that, and he is going to use a dagger to kill Duncan. So he thinks that, oh, there is a dagger in front of me hanging. So that kind of seeing things which are not there, you call hallucination. Example here I given same thing. Macbeth saw the hallucination of a knife before the murder of Duncan. So that is understood. Okay, and number 7, serving without pay. Serving without pay, honorary. Many people after retirement, they do honorary work. They don't ask for any payment, but they do honorary work. It's without pay, working without pay. And number 8, practice of forming and following after ideals. Particularly we have the ideology. We call it the ideology. Idealism. Following an ideology is idealism. It's idealism. Understand? So here can the example given, Christian idealism has attracted many people. That set of theories, you can say, set of principles, that is idealism is. So the Christian idealism, Hindu idealism, we have got such a sets of principles, that you follow, then that set of principles you call idealism. Christian idealism has attracted, Mahatma Gandhi was attracted by Christian idealism. And the last one for today, you have too old to be remembered, that is immemorial. Immemorial. For example, something that is very old, very antique, we can say. And here it is, from time immemorial, humans started farming, agriculture. Or from time immemorial, humans were hunter-gatherers. They were hunting and gathering food and then calling their friends and relatives. They don't know who are their relatives. They didn't know who are their relatives, but they called them and they shared everything those days. So that is it. Time immemorial. It means time with difficult to remember even. We cannot even, too old to be remembered. Very difficult even to bring back to your memory. That is very old. That is right. From time immemorial, that means. So humans started farming, or humans were hunter-gatherers, or humans used tools made of stones, or from time immemorial humans used tools made of wood, for example. Yes, wood or metal. Understand? That is. Means very difficult. You can't even recall. So that much past you can say. Understand? These are clear. All the words are very good words. You should use them. You should make sentences. You can compromise. Give and take, digress, move from your main point. Fanatic is a kind of mad people. It's of madness actually. Fission means splitting, gravitation, pulling, hallucination, seeing things which are not there, then honorary doing some work without any payment. Idealism is set of principles, and immemorial, very too old. He cannot even remember. Okay, is that clear to you? Fine, bye.